In 1988, there was a thing called IRS. You ever hear of it? It's like the IRA, but the IRS said that I owed them $60,000. How about that? 60 grand. Seems like a lot of money. Due when? Now. Due now. So that was let me make sure my timeline is right, 1988. We made a deal with the IRS, and the IRS deal was pay $2 grand a week, and we'll let you alone. 2 weeks later, all 5 accounts we had were what? They went and sucked it all out, and then called and said, we're going to literally lock your door. 1988. I was renting an apartment. I graduated in 82, I started my practice, so this is in practice. Living in an apartment because I couldn't what? Afford a house. Having a leased car that I had to beg a patient friend of mine to get me the lease because I couldn't qualify for it. I was living on a lot of borrowed pretense. That was 1988. 1990, 2 years, 8 months to the day, 2 years, 8 months to the day, Kathy and I were sipping espresso and champagne on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. All paid for, staying at the Ritz, not the Ritz and Carlton, but the Ritz, with a driver taking us to the museums, Musée d'Orsay. 2 years, 8 months. The next year we bought a home. The next year it was, actually that same year in 88, we wanted to go somewhere new for New Year's. So we went to where? Vienna. That's where you go for New Year's. And you don't have an associate in your practice. You just say, I'll see you in a couple of days. And we were enjoying that life and lifestyle together. From locking the door in 88 to 2 years and 8 months later to sitting in the Ritz, having, in the Hemingway area, having port and enjoying a lifestyle. On that 2-year, 8-month journey, I dressed differently. I walked in the office, not like a personal trainer anymore. I was a doctor, I was a chiropractor. I invested in everything in the way my office looked, the tables, the way the tables felt. I invested in my ability to communicate. I became a master clinician. Overnight? No, but 2.8 years. 2 years and 8 months. Wasn't overnight. That took that time. But look, no more debt. IRS, as a matter of fact, we oversaved the tax account by 20 grand. So we went out and go, we got everything else funded, let's go buy a Mercedes-Benz and have it paid off. Let's go ahead and invest 50 grand on a new house and 50 grand pay cash for the furniture. That's a $25 adjustment, by the way. One fee, whether you're a soft head or a big hard head, one fee. The DCM style practice, headspace, was all designed out of a drama and a trauma and what's going to work, because I couldn't find the solutions anywhere else. I found the solution when I met Dr. C, because he had the 7 accounts. And if we didn't do the 7 accounts, would we be doing those experiences? I'm not the hero of the story. I'm not. Kathy and I worked very hard. We read, we talked. We read, we talked. We got on the same page, because if you're not on the same page, you can't turn the page. Do you hear me? If you're not on the same page, you can't turn the page. So all those elements. Now you can take as long as you want, but why would you take longer than is necessary?